Trying to get started here. I am clear up on a roof, old Victorian style, where they had built-in eaves troughs or gutters. This is where the rainwater would accumulate off the roof and drain down into the spout. What I'm attempting to do, get all this rusted, rotten stuff out of here, and until he wants to decide to do something a little more permanent. I mean, what I'm doing today should get him by for quite a few years yet, but unfortunately all this original tin, all this original steel, metal roofing is getting thinner and thinner, and the only thing that's really holding together in places is this aluminum fiber roof coating, I think it's called. And I don't know, I think we're running out of options besides just to replace the whole thing. Old stuff, you know. So I'm gonna try to cut this out and replace it with a section of aluminum in here. Been kind of a long drawn out process. I was here last week on a basket lift. See that down there? We rented it, had to return it that same day. Now we're just trying to pick up from where I left off, and I am clear up here. Check it out. Farmland as far as the eye can see, except out here, all out here got flooded. All out there got flooded, and it's a little bit down here too. It got flooded a couple weeks ago. Just destroyed the crops. It used to be all green back in there. The river runs right around down there in that row of trees, and it rose up so high, just, you know, soybeans and corn can't grow when they're submerged in water, so just die. That's it. Your crop's done. So they might try to plant again there this year yet, I'm not sure, but they always try again next year in hopes for a better crop. So right now I'm going to focus on this roof repair and also some issues with the downspout coming out from underneath it. So let's get cracking on that. I'll show you this downspout where this piece was connected up in here. Well, it rotted up inside of here and started taking out this wood, right? And well, the homeowner noticed this wood, but that's all that he could see. But what I could see was up here on top where there was a bunch of small holes. Alright, and this white stuff was not here. I took a angle grinder with a wire cup, cleaned it all up, and now I'm applying this couple thick coats of elastomeric acrylic roof coating. So I've already applied a couple coats. I'm just going to keep piling this on, and that does a real good job. It flexes with temperature changes, and it'll give them basically another lease on life with this section of the roofing. But going to come a point where he's just going to replace all this here. Definitely a lot of craftsmanship into this stuff. If you can look here, this is a seam right here. This is a seam, tape measure. There's a seam right here. They actually used lead to keep that seam tightened together. That's pretty amazing seeing that. I could actually tell it was lead by I could scrape this and it was actually lead, and they used lead to join the seam together. You don't see anybody doing that today. Well, that went in pretty slick and smooth. I'm just going to form it around this this peak here, and I'm going to use some stainless steel screws, keep it in place, and use that elastomeric roof coating and seal it up real good. People, definitely do not try this at home. I imagine you're not technically supposed to get out of this, but it's a nice unit. Sunbelt Rental, JLG. Alright, I need to be here. This piece. This piece needs to sit up in here. It's quite rotted. You might have to have someone redo this whole thing. I am simply here to attempt to get this in a little bit better shape than it is now, of course. I think this is maybe One right here. Okay, that'll help hold this up. All right. Thank you, Surge, for making my life quieter and smoother. Whoa, 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 it broke it off. Jeez, stainless steel, huh? Wow, what is that up against? Some hard stuff. Wow. Planed this lumber down before, and I must have hit a really big nasty vein of sap. It's all oozed out, but it got all over there, and it's like glue. See, glue. Alright, let's head home. It was kind of a disappointing day. Why? Because I didn't get to do any plumbing. It was all this stuff, and wood, and cutting wood, and some trim. Alright, I'm not complaining. That was a different take on stuff, and believe me, I am into diversity in my job. Don't think I really like doing it unless it's for myself. This is an old house. Going over the place, the eaves, they got the old eaves trough where they actually had them built in to the eaves, and then the gutter directly dropping off from the eaves, integrated into the eaves itself. So just couldn't make it work really well. I just tried to do what I could, and he's definitely got to do something a little more permanent. I have it closed up for now, and the roof shouldn't leak, won't, for the foreseeable future. But it's just not for me for sure. It's gonna have to all come out. It's pretty bad right now. Pretty bad, and you know, like I said, I worked with it. I worked with it as much as I could, but you know, it's not my forte. I gotta get that ladder up on this rack. Crops are dead. That's because of the flooding, and I know there's some up ahead here. It's all dead. Drowned, dead, drowned. Over here, might be hard to tell, but there's a line where it's all muddy and nasty and the corn is dead, and then there's some good healthy corn where it's on higher ground. But this is the Blanchard River, and this happens about not this bad every year, but it can get pretty bad. Look at all that dirt. That's actually plants covered in dirt and dead. Those used to be green and all up in there. And you see the line of corn where it starts getting green because it's higher elevation. And back over here, all that brown, you can see the line of where the water stopped, and then it turns green.